What's up, guys? Time to show off some new builds that will be in the Saturday event. It's Friday, super late. I doubt I'm going to put them up tonight, so chances are it's going to be, quote, later today versus tomorrow. But we've got a new Kraken 2.1. This is one of those sand style dials. Though I referenced that before because the one before was a nice like light brown. Kind of looked like sand. This kind of looks like waves. But it's a nice baby blue with silver accents. I did some silver pointers and a Joker second hand, and I really just wanted the dial to pop. So I did a brushed case, shark tooth polished bezel, and then I did a brushed stainless steel minute insert. So really draws your eye to that blue. And then to go with that blue theme, I grabbed a nice dark blue wristbound strap with a square buckle, Kraken engraved buckle, as well as milled caseback. And that is the build. The bezel on it will turn left. Urgh! Not very easy, look at that. It'll turn right. It's not going to turn unless you want it to. I'm able to get these things on really tight now, which I know a lot of people wanted that before. So, what is that? Little teeny. It's gone now. The cool thing about this bezel insert, it's like a millimeter thick. So you get to see it from the side, just barely popping up above the bezel all the way around. Pretty cool. And then I get to look at it, make sure I did it uniform, which I did, but you know, you look anyway. It's not really an incorrect way to put them on because they are the exact size that fits, so you just put it on there and just push it down. But yeah, so that is the build. You saw the bezel will go left, so it'll go right. It is a tension ring bezel on very tight, so non-click style. Automatic mechanical, it's got a rotor in the back, so as you're moving, it's moving and keeping your time. But before you put it on, before you set your time, make sure you wind it just a little bit, because if you're not very active and you're not moving around, you could lose time. So pre-wind it just a little bit. How you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. You'll notice you're off the crown tube because it's a little bit loose and you got a little bit of play here. So not only is it clicking, but now you have a little bit of play. So at that point you're going to wind, and a wind is a turn clockwise or away from you. Clockwise as you're looking at it from the side, and that will wind it. Turning it towards you will click it, but it does not wind it. But I go back and forth because that's easy. In case I start threading it onto the crown tube, I can kind of stop, reposition my fingers, put a little tension on there. So 4 or 5 seconds of that mixed with the rotor movement will keep your time throughout the day. If you do it for another 4 or 5 seconds, you will max out your 31-hour plus power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. When you're happy with the winding, you're going to pull it to the one and only click. You can now set your time. It does not have a hacking movement, so that second hand is going to keep going. And you also notice you get a little bit of play in that crown. That's because it's called a wobble crown, and it deflects lateral pressure from going against the stem and into the movement. Alexa, what time is it? 11:33 p.m. Push this over, get it out of that time setting, and then wind it down. That is the build. As with every build, you're going to get matching beads. It's also going to come with a few things. It's going to come with a Kraken slider box and Atlas pillow, which I was putting everything together here to get this packed away. It's going to come with a few other things. You're going to get watch cleaner. This is good against all glass and metal, so everything here in the center. This is non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. And you will also have a microfiber. If you scratch the stainless steel, use the grain side of a Scotch-Brite and just brush it in. You're not going to clean that up with that. So if you get something here, do half passes, lift. Don't go back and forth or you get a line. You need a rounded push. You're also going to get some leather conditioner, though you probably will never need that. That's for your wristband strap. Apply it on the front and back using a rag, something along those lines. That will keep it nice and soft. Like I said, probably will never need it for that, but you might use it for some of your other watches. And then lastly, you're going to get some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It is for your domed acrylic glass. You can scratch it. If you do, you'll put a tiny bit of this on it and you'll buff it out with the additional microfiber. So generate some heat with your thumb. Buff it in circles, get it cloudy, and then, quote, polish it off. It should be gone. So that's the build. If it's going to you, congrats. You got the very first one of these with the blue dial. So if it's going to you, congrats. I hope you love it. This is at 22 a spot. It honestly should be at 23. But will I put it there? That stainless steel bezel insert. That'll do it. And then my tariffs are crazy right now. I ordered $198. It was $198 in watch parts. I thought it was $220, but it was $198. At $136 in shipping. And then I got billed $394 on $198 in stated value. So I paid $394 in tariffs, $136 in shipping, which is $530 to get $198 in parts. So, yeah. Frankly, it should be $23 a spot, if not $24, but yeah, good times. If it's going to you, congrats. You got an awesome watch. And you got a new box. It looks like every other box I've done, but... Oh, actually, no. This is not a new box. I will be having new boxes. I have another guy who's making me boxes. He took one, broke it all down, making them for me too, because somebody else is not always getting them to me when I need them. And it is holding up the process. So, not quite a new box yet. But... the only way I can really tell is they smell different. So, using two different pine apparently. So, that's the build. If it's going to you, congrats. I hope you love it. If you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe. So, put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.